Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. As you can tell by the title of the video, we have another foundations ranking. It seems like the foundation releases just did not stop, and then they hit us with concealer releases. So I can definitely do a concealer ranking video, but for now I have a lot more new foundations than I do concealers. So if you want to see where these 12 foundations land on my list, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Oh my goodness, you guys, can you believe it? I have 12 foundations here that I need to rank, and these are from like the beginning of the year, and we're on March 1st. So 2 whole months, and I have 12 new foundations that I have tried out. I can't remember if some of these were released like at the end of last year. I can't remember, but anywho, within the past 2 months, I have 12 new foundations that I have tried out. Crazy. I don't even want to talk about all the concealer releases, and I didn't even purchase every single new foundation that was released. So that just says a lot. They must be going hard with the complexion products right now. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started because we have 12 foundations to get through. There is some skin tints, there is some powders, everything. Okay, so landing in at number 12, and it's probably no surprise because it was the last one in my last ranking video, and it is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Skin Tint. I did use this one more time after my last ranking video, and I do enjoy it. I like it. I think it's a good product, but is it an amazing product? No. Do I have other skin tints that perform a whole lot better? Yes. I also feel like it's a little expensive for what it truly is because it is that sheer, and if you try to build it up, you really can't. So coming in at number 12, the Jaclyn Cosmetics Skin Tint. Okay, the next up is probably going to be of a surprise for you guys, but I did put this on I think 1 or 2 more times after my last ranking video, and I still felt the same. It just didn't change my mind about it, and it is the Numero 1 de Chanel. So yeah, this one, it's the initial application that gets me. It wears okay. It does get a tiny bit oily in the T-zone, more than I would wish it did. I just feel like I still have to work so hard just to get it to look how I want it to look upon first application. But once I've been wearing it for like an hour or 2 hours, I love how it looks. It takes a lot for it to get there, and I enjoy it more after wearing it for a little bit, and it kind of meshes with my oils versus when I first apply it. And I have other foundations, and the price, like $70, and it does that for my skin. Like, no, it's just, to me, not worth it. So coming in at number 11 is the Numero 1 de Chanel. All right, coming in at number 10, and this might be a surprise for some of you, but the reason it's landing at this number in the list is because of the wear test. So upon first application, I absolutely love this. Like, literally, like I look at my face and I'm just, oh my gosh, it looks flawless. But then like once the wear test starts going, and it's been like 3-4 hours, and then I see my oils in my T-zone, like it just, the wear test is not as great as I wish it was. And for somebody who gets oily in the T-zone and summer coming, that's kind of a bummer, honestly. And I did try with that method where you moisturize first, and then you powder, and then you spray, and then you put your primers. It did perform a tiny bit better, but the T-zone was just a little more oily than I wish it was. And that is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. It's a nice foundation, it truly is. If you have dry skin, I think you would really enjoy this, but for me in the T-zone, it just doesn't wear as nice as some of the other products in this list does. So yeah, landing in at number 10, the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. Okay, the next one does not claim that it's a powder foundation, but when I did my review on it, I did test it out as a lightweight powder foundation, and that is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Pressed Face Powder. So this is a really nice product, don't get me wrong, especially for the price. I think it's $14. It's lightweight, you know, and it didn't really knock my socks off as far as like performance and application. It's a nice one and the price is decent, but it's not like innovative or super amazing. If you are somebody who likes lightweight or my skin but better type of products, you would definitely enjoy this. Pop on your favorite lightweight concealer, put this on, and you are good to go. It did wear pretty well if I remember correctly. Yeah, coming in at number 9 is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Pressed Face Powder. All right, coming in at number 8. And I think this is where it started to get really hard as far as choosing the ranking of these foundations. It is the Cosas Revealer Foundation. So this is actually a really beautiful foundation, like gorgeous. It wears amazing. This impressed me. It truly did. The only reason it's landing at the number that it is because I have to remember that I need to apply this with a sponge, because if I don't, I feel like I can get heavy real quick. That is the reason why it is landing where it is. Other than that, absolutely amazing. If you are a full coverage queen, you will love this because you can definitely get it from medium to almost full coverage. It's a really good product. I also feel like a lot of the shades run yellow, so that also sucked. Like I do feel like they need to work on the undertones for this product. So coming in at number 8 is the Cosas Revealer Foundation. Okay, coming in at number 7, and like I said, after the Cosas, or with the Cosas, and after that, it got really hard in picking the ranking of all of these products because I truly do enjoy a lot of these. It is the Forever Dior Matte Foundation, the new formulation, and the absolute only reason why it is at number, what is this, 7? Yes, 7, is because of how quickly this sets on the face. It does work pretty well. My oils in the T-zone do pop out just a tiny bit more than I wish they did. Not as bad as the Charlotte Tilbury, just you really have to be that quick. Like you don't have any more than 20, maybe 30 seconds to blend this out. And that is the reason why, or the main reason why it's landing at the number that it is, because that makes it hard, you know, like you have to rush to put this on your face, which sucks because it truly is a beautiful foundation. I love how it looks. I love how it just gives me such a perfected. So in at number 7, the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. All right, guys, coming in at number 6 is the Rose Inc Skin Enhance Luminous Tinted Serum. That is a mouthful. Now, this is a little bit on the pricier side for what it actually is, but it truly really is such a good product. It perfects my skin. It makes it look like I have a filter on my face. I do powder this. Some people, or at least the reviews that I have seen, I don't think they bothered to powder it, but I need to powder because I hate feeling like my base is going to transfer. That's the main reason why I powder, and my T-zone as well. This definitely gets luminous by the end of the day, so I'm curious to see how this is going to do in the summer. Every single time I've used this, I love it. I feel it is just so beautiful, like honestly. On a minimal makeup day, pop on some concealer, put this on, you are good to go. It worked great with my hands. It worked great with one of my favorite brushes. Like, it's a really good product. So coming in at number 6 is the Rose Inc Skin Enhance Luminous Tinted Serum. Okay, coming in at number 5 is another skin tint, and this is Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. This, wow. wow. First impression on this product was absolutely amazing. It shocked me at how much I loved this. If I remember correctly, I think the founder of Urban Decay, or someone from Urban Decay, started this brand. And of course, it's based off of California. You could tell by the name. But I feel like the aesthetics of it is definitely going to be like a My Skin But Better. Somebody who like loves going to the beach and likes the outside life, because this is a very like natural, perfecting the skin type of product. It wore really great, honestly. My T-zone looked pretty decent for it being a skin tint. So that was also a shocker at just how well it did throughout the day. It is a little bit pricey for what it is, just like the rose ink, but I do feel like it's worth it. So coming in at number 5 is the Cali Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. All right, guys, coming in at number 4 is a powder foundation. This one really shocked me. Every other powder foundation that I have tried, I absolutely have hated. It looks like a cakey mess. I look so dry. I don't have dry skin, so I'm just like, every single one, I'm like, how is this possible? Well, this e.l.f. Camo powder foundation, I don't know what e.l.f. did with this, but it is amazing. It literally looks like your skin is airbrushed. It is so soft. It doesn't feel dry on the skin. It almost feels hydrating, which is weird for a powder, honestly. It can look a tiny bit cakey if you like layer it too much, but all you need to do is just set it with some spray and you are good to go. It looks like you're wearing a lightweight foundation. This amazing. It surprised me so much. And for the price, $11, they knocked it out of the park with this one. So coming in at number 4 is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. All right, coming in at number 3, and some of you might be shocked, but honestly, I have been wearing this since the last ranking a couple of times, maybe more than a couple of times, but I don't know what magic they put in this little jar. It's something. It is the L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. The reason why this is at number 3 is because of the wear. I mean, the finish, gorgeous. Oh, so gorgeous. Literally looks like I have nothing on my skin. Like, I know I say that of some products, but this one, 100% literally looks like I'm wearing nothing on my skin. The formula is so interesting. It looks beautiful if you apply it with your fingers, and it also looks beautiful if you apply it with a brush. I haven't tried it with a sponge. Did I try it with a sponge last time? I don't think I did. But either way, application, oh, gorgeous. The wear test is where it honestly just left me dumbfounded, because it looked like I had just applied it on my face every single time. Every single time. By the end of the day, it looked like I had just applied my foundation base. That is how well this wore. Good price. The only issue is the shade range. L'Oreal did a horrible job with the shade range of this product. It's like, it's such an amazing formula and not everybody can experience it because the shade range is crap. And I know they say with tints and all that, like, oh, you know, one shade can really be spread out, but honestly, no, we need to stop saying that and we need to stop accepting it. Yeah, so that is why this was not number 1. The shade range is just horrible. All right, so coming in at number 3 is the L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. All right, we're down to my last 2 foundations that I have tested out in the past 2 months, and it was a very hard choice because they both wear so good on my skin, especially on my T-zone. But coming in at number 2 is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This applies so beautifully. I don't think I have a preference of how to apply it because I think every single way I have tried, it looks just gorgeous. Gorgeous. It wears amazing honestly. My T-zone looks so good by the end of the night. I mean, it, of course the oils come out, but it still looks just so amazing. But the reason this got number 2 and not number 1 this time around is because of the undertones. I feel like that is an ongoing theme with NARS. They have such a hard time getting their undertones together. The one below this one, I think ran a little bit on the pink side, so I couldn't make that work. And then I think the one above this one was just too dark, but I definitely feel like a lot of their shades run very on the yellow side. And it sucks because if they like perfected that, then wow. This would be so many people's number 1. I have seen reviews of oily people loving this product. I have seen reviews of dry skin people loving this product. It seems like it's a good foundation for like all skin types, but the undertones is what bumped this to number 2. So yeah, but it's a beautiful foundation and I love it. Every single time I wear it, I'm just like, gosh, my skin looks perfect. All right, so coming in at number 2 is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. All right, so are you ready for number 1? And I've actually worn this product, what, like 5, 6 times? Yes. And it is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I know there is a lot of mixed reviews out there. It seems like those who tried the Ultra HD and that was like a holy grail don't seem to love this new formulation. I never tried the original one, so I can't compare it. But for me, this has been beautiful. I went and got a sample at Sephora of 2 and 22, and this is the mini bottle that I ordered from Makeup Forever. This is 2 and 26, and it is actually the foundation I am wearing right now. It wears so good on my skin. It honestly wears so good. It looks perfect. I like how it looks with a sponge. I like how it looks with a brush. It does dry down a tiny bit faster than I wish it did, but I haven't had any issues at all with this foundation. I did have a hard time picking a shade, but it wasn't like the undertone issue. It was just, I had a hard time. Like I've been picking shades that are too dark for me. The undertones I feel are decent. It honestly, in my book, is a really good foundation. And if you are curious about this, I say you try it out. I also did really love the fact that Makeup Forever has the little mini sizes. They don't have a ton of shades available, but if your shade or the shade that you think you are, yeah, get the mini one and try it out. But I am loving this. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous foundation. And I'm curious to see if I like this more than the Chanel Le Tint. All right, so coming in at number 1 is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. All right, guys, well, that is it. That concludes this video of me ranking the new foundations that I have tried out since the beginning of the year. I'm pretty sure they're all from this year. All 12 of them. Wow, I cannot believe I have tested out that many new foundations. It's crazy. I hope this helps you out in any way in picking some of these foundations that you've been kind of eyeing and aren't sure whether you want to try them out or not. I do have, like I said, a normal skin with an oily T-zone, but I can definitely link down below some oily skin YouTubers that I love watching that reviewed a lot of these products, and dry skin YouTubers that I also love watching and reviewed a lot of these products. And then that way you can see what they have to say. Say you see one that you're really thinking about picking up and aren't too sure because your skin type does not align with mine. Maybe their review can help you out on making that decision. But I do hope that at least this video helped you out just a tiny bit. All right, guys, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big ol' thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.